More fallout today from the group chat with members of the president's cabinet that somehow included a journalist, making him privy to attack plans on the Houthi terror group. The Atlantic has released a transcript of that conversation.
Intelligence officials continue to claim that none of it was classified, and WGN's Dana Rebick is joining us live with what we know tonight. Dana.
Well, the Atlantic had previously withheld these messages but released them in full today. The Pentagon and White House have tried to deflect criticism by calling the journalist involved a left-wing sensationalist, as top intelligence officials were grilled for a second day in D.C.
I don't know about downplaying. The press upplays it. I think it's all a witch hunt.
President Trump responding to questions from reporters in the Oval Office, asked if his administration is trying to downplay what many feel was a major security breach.
Just confirmed with CENTCOM, we are a go for mission launch. Does that indicate to you that there is about to be a military operation?
Yes.
Leaders of a House Intelligence Committee referencing the Signal text thread The Atlantic released today that discussed a bombing operation in Yemen earlier this month with a journalist attached. The messages revealed time-stamped details about weapons systems and a sequence of strikes.
We have to believe that our allies look at this as a colossal mistake.
The heads of the FBI, CIA, as well as Intelligence Director Tulsi Gabbard grilled. None would call the contents of the messaging thread classified information.
There's no units, no locations, no routes, no flight paths, no sources, no methods, no classified information.
Hegseth is doing a great job. He had nothing to do with this.
The idea that this information, if it was presented to our committee, would not be classified, y'all know is a lie. That's ridiculous.
Committee members concerned the leak could have put American troops' lives at risk by alerting the enemy.
Obviously, someone made a mistake. Someone made a big mistake and added a journalist. Nothing against journalists, but you ain't supposed to be on that thing.
National Security Advisor Mike Waltz has admitted he accidentally added the journalist to the group chat, as an investigation by the National Security Council is now underway.
And at the end of the day, what is most important is that the mission was a remarkable success, is what everyone should be focused on here, because that's what did happen, not what possibly could have happened.
U.S. Senator Tammy Duckworth releasing this statement today saying Pete Hegseth is a expletive beginning with the letter F, liar. This is so clearly classified info he recklessly leaked that could have gotten our pilots killed. He needs to resign and disgrace immediately. Hegseth and every other official who was included in this group chat must be subject to an independent investigation. If Republicans won't join us in holding the Trump administration accountable, then they are complicit in this dangerous and likely criminal breach of our national security. Congressman Raja Krishnamoorthi will be in Chicago tomorrow. He has a protest planned at Daley Plaza in the afternoon where he will join veterans and other Illinois leaders calling for the resignation of Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth.